Yellow.
Trying to adjust my shit right here. Can you hear me? Do I need to put it down more? How about right there? What about it? I don't hear shit from you. Get your shit together. I'm not Deron Harris. I don't need people fucking getting on my Facebook page saying, listen to me. I got enough people listen to me. I'm not Deron. I'm not that hooker you used to have talking about fucking and sucking and all that shit either. I still ain't heard a word out of you. I mean,
you have to be super dirty when we talk to you because I tried letting people listen to your show and they were appalled by your language.
Well,
I mean, you just started the show with some foul-ass language, man. Get it together.
Wait a minute here now. Wait a minute here. I'm in tornadoes. I'm in rough weather. It's sleet and hail. It's pouring rain. And you want me to pretend like I'm down there in 80 degrees and flower and sunshine and pineapples and coconut trees and all that stuff. And so you got to put yourself in a different mindset when you do that right there. I'm sitting here. It's going to be in the 40s where I am tonight. It will be in the 40s here tonight. So we have to think about when you're around here, what are you going to do? Because I'm not like you. I'm not at the plantation. You know, I'm out here in the woods. You know that. I'm in the woods, yeah, but I love it. I love my bed. I love my ride. I love everything. It gets about 20 below zero. I might start, well, then I just start sleeping in my clothes like the Ukrainians, you know. But it's not that yet. You know, we still got lots of time. You should see what I got going on here. Turkeys, gentry, walking up on me while I'm in my garden picking tomatoes. We have turkeys here, but they're domesticated and they're over in a pen. So when I hear something creeping around, I stand up, I look, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, 25 wild turkeys in the garden, eating squash, eating cilantro, eating tomatoes, eating everything. And I'm standing right there and looking right at them. I didn't say that. I took pictures of them, a bunch of pictures. Then I started talking to them. I said, you guys know that right now, if you were rabbits and you were doing that right there, because we have a pellet gun, a Benjamin air rifle, specifically for rabbits when they're tearing up the garden. You can shoot them, and deer, you can shoot them too. But you cannot shoot a turkey in Michigan. If it's not turkey season, they don't care if that turkey is in your house shitting on your pillow. You better not touch that son of a bitch. Just like geese in North Carolina, they're protected. But during hunting season, about a week or two before Thanksgiving, then turkeys are, if you have a tag and you have the license and you have this stuff, then they're open. If them turkeys dare to do what they did to me today, 25 of them within 5 feet of me, and I was throwing them. I was taking tomatoes out of my pocket that I picked for me and us to eat. I started throwing these turkeys. I said, here, you guys, chow down. You want one of these? You want one of these? Yeah. And they're like, yeah. They sat right there, every one of them. I walked out of the garden, and I went and told Paul, I said, look out in the garden. He said, I looked. He said, I couldn't believe it. I told my friend, he said, you're standing in the tomatoes, and there's turkeys right there eating tomatoes off the plants that you're picking. Wild turkeys. 25 of them. Big ones. Holy cow. Big ones and little ones. So, they're the only thing that I would allow to do that. You know, turkeys. You can eat the corn. Go ahead, eat it. You can eat the tomatoes. Go ahead, eat it. You got the squash. I got another picture of them in the squash. I got pictures of these birds ravishing my tomatoes. I got them ravishing my squash and the corn and the okra. But I drew the line when they started getting near my Tabasco peppers, because, you know, that's the pride and joy of my garden is my Tabasco peppers. I'm going to be making my own Tabasco pepper sauce. It's going to be so hot. I'm not even going to ripen it orange like they do and then ripen it red like they do if you want to do the sriracha. I'm going to ripen it purple. And I'm eating these peppers off of these plants. They're so hot. They're very little right now. Very about the size of your fingernail, little fingernail. They're so hot you can't eat them. They're still green. Wait till they turn purple and they get big. I'm going to make hot sauce that's so hot. Carolina Reaper, right?
You like those?
Anyway.
You like those purple heads, don't you?
I do on a copper top. You're right, Gentry. I used to run around with Kevin Pupal, and we used to hunt copper tops out there in the cow fields.
Big purple heads, huh? Those big ones with the big purple heads?
Purple ringer. Purple ringer, magic mushroom, copper top.
Penis envy.
Yeah, big penis purple heads.
Right. So here you go. Okay, so now, since you're going to do that, and I never made my trip to the store to get my whiskey, I'll say whatever I want. I'll say, I don't got to worry about my boy. I ain't going to worry about my language. Purple head. Right. What do we know anything about purple? I don't have a purple head. I have never, ever even seen any kind of a purple fucking head, Gentry. Is that what you have? Is that what your buddy, your Yando has? You guys' heads on your fucking cocks are fucking purple because they're fucking so swelled up and they're fucking so abused and beaten and all the shit you guys do to them?
Well, Yando's colorblind. I don't know that he knows the color of his head. But,
I don't do purple.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. I have had many, as a matter of fact, everybody. Well, okay, no, I'm going to shut up on that one right there. No. Let me tell you something, Gentry. No, I'm not even going to. I was going to tell you something. I'm not even going to tell you now because you're going to spin it. You know how you do. You're going to spin shit. No, I'm not going to tell you. When you want to start talking about my cock, okay, you should know what you're talking about, okay? And clearly you don't. So,
I really don't even want to talk about your cock.
Yeah, bullshit. Why do you do that?
There is that surveillance video.
Yeah, and that's a lie too. Yeah, that's a lie. Show me the video, right? There's the other 5 videos before that. They show that one. It's like everything else. They just show you this one. What about the other 5? Show the other 5s. That's why you don't hear no more about that shit. So anyway, let's talk about this other shit, Gentry.
What did you have on your list of things to talk about on the show today?
Okay, well, as you may very well know, I'm turning my mic because it's in my face. Winter is coming here. Winter is coming. It's already like, Leonardo Ricardo in that movie, Winter is Coming. It's already in the 40s at night here, threatening a frost, going to get cold. I got to start thinking about, now, on my ride, Gentry, I have a more comfortable bed in this van than you got in the plantation. Shit you not. $675, queen some shit, fucking pillow top shit. This bed's awesome, but
when was the last time you washed them sheets?
They're brand new. I just put them on 2 days ago.
Oh, nice.
Wash them. No, they're brand new. Right. That's the way you do things now. I used to do that when I lived there in Florida in my place. I didn't buy new dishes. I went threw my dishes out in the canal and made a reef to catch fish, and then I went to Goodwill and bought more dishes for $2. It was cheaper. Go get a 4-pack of, I was just by myself, 4 plates, 4 bowls, 4 coffee cups, 4 glasses, 4 forks, 4 knives, for about $2. That's 80s prices now. We're not doing now. Now today's about $100. But anyway, so, I have the most glorious sleeping quarters and the most glorious garden.
And it's inside of a van, right? That's where you sleep, inside of a vehicle?
But it's a big van, Gentry. It's not a little van like you're talking about. It's not a soccer mom van. You can stand up in my van, straight up, and you...
So you're telling me your bed inside of a shithole, old piece of shit van is better than my master bedroom here at the plantation?
Whoa. They don't call it master bedroom anymore.
Yeah, they do here.
No, Gentry does. Gentry is never going to lose the master. He is never going to lose that shit. And I won't even go into that, too, because I know I found out that I have fans listening to my show that are under the age of 18. So how about you shut the fuck up, Gentry, you're talking about queer shit. Huh?
You're the only queer that I hear.
Yeah, no, bullshit. No, you hear you. Your headphones hear you. Don't give me that bullshit. You know that. You're the one trying to tell me last year, 2 years ago, you want to get a camera out, and Yando's right there, and Yando will tell you, you wanted Yando to film me playing with myself into a fucking cup. Now, what kind of fucking queer? Yeah, fuck you, Gentry. You same shit, man. You're a fucking. You're a closet queer. You're just saying that you're from Indiana. Yeah, you're from Indiana. You're fucking queer, and you know it. And you look queer. Anybody can tell.
What do people that are queer look like?
You? No, I'm just saying, Jesse. When you walk up on me, even at the plantation, I'm like, that dude's fucking queer right there. I can tell right there, you're fucking queer.
I don't think you can say queer anymore. It's like not.
Yeah, you can.
I know. Right. LGBTQN, right? LGBTQN.
What's the N? What's the N for you? You added a letter, I think.
No, I didn't. That's what's on the thing now.
They added an N?
That's what's on there. It's all capital letters. LGBTQN.
What do you know what those letters stand for?
Lesbian, gay, let's see, lesbian, gay, transsexual, LGBTQ, queer, LGBTQ,
You left out the B.
Hang on, lesbian, bisexual, hang on, let me do it. LGBTQ, L, lesbian, B, bisexual, T, transsexual, LGBT, queer, and LGBTQ, that's the four of them, and then they threw on the N.
What is the T for? Do you know?
Transsexual, people that decide they don't want to be a girl, they want to glue a pork sword onto them, or strap on one, or whatever they fucking do, and do different, cut their tits off, whatever they do. That's them ones that want to go this way. The ones that are our way, they want to go that way. They snatch off their fucking one-eyed helmet god and replace that with a bearded clam, and then they fucking sit there and shoot out their fucking teeth.
What do you make of like a young adolescent, 12-year-old little girl who wants to be a boy? Do you think that she should be able to, grow a penis and change her name from Patty to Pat?
Ain't that what? No, that's the other way around. That swimmer, he went the other way around. He's beating up the girls because he had a Peter and he had it cut off. Okay, so a girl that wants to be a boy, yeah.
Like if you had a kid, I know you probably have some illegitimate children out there somewhere.
Oh.
And your little daughter came to you and was like, Mr. Wendy, Daddy, I don't want to be a girl anymore. I want to be a boy like you and have a dick and some balls.
No, someone like that. Her name is Edie Barsh. And she lives in Hawaii. She's a girl, but her dad, his name was Eddie, and he was the only child, and she was the only child. He was hoping for a boy, going to name her Eddie, but she was a girl, so he named her Edie. So her name is Edie, and she is exactly what you're talking about. She's a girl that will whip your ass. She'll whip my ass. She'll beat Yando like fucking cornbread batter. And I'm not shitting you. This bitch she should have been born a boy, and she's going to listen to my show. She wants me to come to Hawaii and all that stuff, and her and I have gotten in some serious fights in the past. Threw a boat anchor up over the rail and climbed into my second-story bedroom window. Sorry. Had to punch her between the eyes, yep. Then I had to call her mother, tell her mother that I punched her in the eyes. Oh, shit. So I know people, Gentry, who are like what you're talking about.
You hit a girl between the eyes?
Yeah, it was back in the 80s, though, when I was a cocaine dealer. And, no, not cocaine, ecstasy. I was dealing ecstasy back then. But she threw a boat anchor out of the boatyard, the trailer of the condominium in Houston. I lived on Dairy Ashford. Me and this girl, Jody, sit upstairs in her bedroom, upstairs, and all of a sudden the boat anchor comes flying up over the rail. Clank! Then two hands come up, and it's Edie. And she's ready to fight. She wants to fight. I open the door, and
and she's transgender. She went through with the hormones and everything procedure.
No, never did all that. But you could tell that's she'd have been better off if she'd have done that. But no.
So are you supportive of people that want to change their gender? You ain't got a problem with that? No,
I will tell you something, Gentry, and I think about this a lot. had Susan Sarandon on his radio show one time, and they were talking about this exact same thing you're talking about right now. And Susan Sarandon told Omelet, she said, let me ask you something. If you asked 100 people in this country if they believed that people had a right to be happy, how many do you think would say that people have a right to be happy? Well, the answer wound up being 99 out of 100, that people have a right to be happy. So, transgender, LGBTQ,
N. You got to add the N. We don't know what that stands for, but
there's no N.
I'm only saying. That's all that I see it on there now.
There's an I and an A, no N.
Right. Well, they're adding different people are adding different letters. I'm not with any of them.
That's what the plus is for.
I'm in my band. What?
The plus is for you to add something. Right now, it's LGBTQIA.
But yeah, you said you're an A, an asshole, number one,
it's
but
not
also
asshole.
Asexual. You said you were asexual.
No. You know what the A is for, Gentry, dumbass? Let me tell you what I learned another thing on Omelet's show. They had a couple of gay guys in there, and I asked them guys, just out of curiosity, I said, you guys, you got heterosexuals, men with women, right? You got homosexuals, men with men. You got lesbians, women with women. You have bisexual, men with men and women. And you have transgender. And I went through the whole list. I said, what do you call somebody who doesn't want anything to do with any of those fucking people? Not L, not B, not G, not T, not Q, not N, not I, not nothing. Nothing. Everybody, leave me the fuck alone. Don't look at me. I won't look at you. Leave me the fuck alone. What do you call? They said that's called asexual. That's called dumbass. You're a dumbass, Gentry. That's an actual term. It's not asshole or nothing. Asexual is someone who, like Howard Hughes or someone like that. Get the fuck away from me, everybody. I'll go fishing by my fucking self.
But everybody needs a little love sometime, Everybody needs a little touch.
And you know what? And let's talk about that. You want to talk about that? If anybody knows what kind of loving I need, that would be me. So, if you want to call me anything, call me bisexual, because I'm by my fucking self, and I'm having a damn good fucking time doing it, Gentry.
So you're saying you just jerk off and that's all you do? You don't get any, sexual touch from anybody else?
There you go with your fucking queer shit.
No, that's not queer shit. I didn't say you were fucking anybody in the butt or anything like that. I said, are you fucking yourself?
You are trying to get me to say what I do so you can visualize it, so that way you can go in your bathroom and you can stick shit up your fucking ass while you think about what I'm doing.
Dare you.
I'm not going to tell you. No, I'm not going to tell you what I do, but I'll tell you I have a whole hell of a lot better time by my fucking self than I do with anybody that fucking Trish the tuna fish dish. Yeah, I rolled around her a few times. Yeah, fuck, I ain't doing that no more.
You did demonstrate to us one time what you do.
I don't remember that.
It was in the smoke shop.
Okay, but that's sailing a ship on yesterday's wind.
No, old video is just as good as new video.
No, because it's not true. It's like Donald Trump shit. It's not. It's fake news right there. I may have shown you how you do that when you're clearly fucked up and you're on ecstasy and coke and maybe mushrooms, copper tops. Yeah, man. You can come up with all kinds of crazy shit you do, but that's a long time ago too.
Speaking of Donald Trump, he's now on his fourth indictment. Do you think that Donald Trump will be the next president? In Mr. Wendy's humble opinion, who will be the next president?
Man, I'll tell you what, Gentry, that's a good one right there. I don't think it's going to be Trump. I just don't think there's going to be any way. I mean, people got to see through this light right here. I mean, there's a light to look through. 10,000 people can't be wrong.
Quiet.
Of course, quiet. If everybody says, "Look, man, you fucking, I don't know about you. I don't know about," and then you got all these people say, "Well, here, fuck the Chinese and fuck the Russians and fuck all that." You don't know about all that shit. So we'll find out, but I'll tell you what right now. Who do I think the next president will be?
Come on, man.
I know, I'm trying, Gentry. I didn't even look at the fucking list right there.
I did everything right, and they indicted me.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know, Gentry. I don't know. So piss on the president. So what else are we going to talk about? You want to talk about?
You know, I thought you were, proud to be in the U.S. of A. You don't care about who wins the next election, who's going to be running the free world. You could give a shit.
What's it matter to him?
It's like baseball, man. It's like baseball. It's a long way to October. So let them have it out, and let's find out. The people will tell you all the time, if you try to make a decision right now, your decision might change as shit goes on and more things happen. You don't have to decide right now. Let them fight it out. That's why boxing matches are 10 rounds, 12 rounds, 15 rounds, whatever they are. You don't call the fucking fight after 1 or 2, 3 rounds. You call it when it's over. Give me a little bit more time to watch what these people are doing. There's a lot of them that are no good. There's some I think are all right. But in the end, they're all just like everybody says. If you're a politician, you're so fucking crooked. When you die, you're going to be screwed in the ground. Fine. Trump was not a politician. So now, is he crooked? But he's not a politician. Well, yes, no. Kids, yes, that, fuck, who knows? Biden's kids running Ukraine. Oh, fuck, who the fuck knows? So I'm just telling you, politicians are not somebody for me to sit here like watching football or watching baseball. You might as well let them go ahead and fight it out for a little bit and see who digs up a little bit more dirty shit on the other one, because you may change your mind. I may change my mind. I might decide that I think Donald Trump is the best thing that ever happened to this country. Yeah. I might change my mind and do that.
What about that Tudor Dixon? Ain't you in Michigan? I like her.
Yeah, but she didn't wind up winning. She did not wind up winning. So, people here in Michigan, they like Gretchen Whitmer better. And so Gretchen Whitmer, let me tell you something about Gretchen Whitmer, man. These guys that tried to kill her, 3 or 4 of them tried to kidnap her, and these guys are in big trouble, man. You don't fuck with Gretchen. I don't know what Whitmer is, if it's Italian. No, it's not Italian. I don't know if it's Irish. I don't know what Whitmer is. It might be Indian. That's what it is. I'll bet you she's Indian.
What do you think about Ramaswamy?
You see, now I know what that was. We got Swami. We got Swamis up here. We got Ami the Swami. Now who's this guy? Who's another Swami?
A Swami running for president. It's Ramaswamy.
I didn't. Okay, I guess I better catch up. We got Ami the Swami up here. And I didn't know that he was running for president.
What about DeSantis? You like DeSantis?
DeSantos?
Yeah, DeSantis. Do you like him?
You know what he is? He's kind of wishy-washy. You know what I mean? He's wishy-washy. And I don't know if I like that dude or not. If you want to know the truth, but I'll wait and see. I mean, I lived in Florida. You live in Florida. He's wishy-washy. He told Disney World, hey, yeah, you guys ain't going to run your show anymore. We're going to run your show, and you're not going to tell us. Don't tell schools. Don't say you're gay. And so he run Disney World. He's leaving Florida, right? They're leaving Florida.
I don't think they're going to leave Florida. They got too much invested there in Florida, in Orlando.
I think they're leaving. I think if you check your shit right there, if DeSantis is going to take away their right to police their own property and all that shit, then I think they're talking about they're going to move to fucking Georgia.
What do you make of moving on to another topic? What about those fires in Maui? Have you heard about those in Hawaii?
Yeah, and you know what? I have an invitation to go out there, and you wouldn't have nowhere to live, but you would have a job, and the weather would be nice, so I could actually go out. I'm in relatively good shape, you know that. I'll slap the shit out of you, no problem. I'll slap you right down one of them fires.
Hey, you keep smoking them cigarettes, drinking that whiskey, you'll be fucking dead next year.
No, that's what got me where I'm at. See, I keep smoking them, I'll be doing better off, so I'm all right. But I didn't start smoking until I was 38, Gentry. I've only been smoking for 20 years. I ain't been smoking for 60 years like most people.
What about weed?
What about weed? They got weed out.
When did you start smoking that?
No. The weed's all burned up in Maui. I got to figure that out. I started smoking weed when I was 14, but that don't really count. Because the propensity of people that smoke weed to hold their breath, is what causes ailments, but you don't do that when you're smoking cigarettes. So weed and cigarettes are not the same thing. It's not nicotine, and there is no propensity to hold your breath when you're smoking cigarettes. So I know it's a big word for you, propensity. That's a big word for you. It's like a habit, your habit of holding your breath, propensity. Yanda will tell you. Anyway, Maui Fires, yep, I could go out there. I could go out there and help them clean that place up because Edie's out there. The one I told you about, Edie. She's out there. She's on the island of Kauai. She's on Kauai, next island over. But she said that them people out there, just simply do. Oh, I forgot. You already told me. I would be the next one to do that, right? Go out there and not want to do shit. You're fucking stupid, man. If I was out there, could get on a tuna boat and go out and catch giant tuna that are worth $15,000 and $20,000 a fish, you think I'm going to sit at the fucking dock and not want to go out there and catch one of them fish? That's what you tried to tell me last time. Yeah.
All I know is I've been fishing with you about 15 times. You ain't caught nothing but a buzz.
Nary one time.
You know what?
Not one fucking fish.
Not a nibble.
No. You know what? I'm going to tell you something about you two dirty motherfuckers out here right now because you're both in on this right here. That $100, somebody owes me that back. You knew.
You didn't catch no damn fish.
Listen, cocksucker. You knew when we went down the Estero River that when the sun comes up, the fish leave the river. They leave. When I passed that dock, when I was way ahead of you guys, there were people on that dock when I was waiting for you to catch up to me. I said, y'all catching any fish around here? Nah, ain't no fishing here. You see how the sun's up under the mangroves? I said, yep. See the sun's up under the mangroves? Oh, yep. Yeah, the fish, you got to be here early in the morning or you got to be here late in the evening. I said, y'all ain't got a fish out there. I was actually going to get one of them to catch a fish off their dock. I was going to hook it on my pole and wait for you to come rolling up. I was going to say, look, I got one. But they couldn't even fucking catch one. And they live there. So you knew either you're playing stupid or you knew that in that river right there, when the sun comes up, the fish leave. They go out into the cooler water. The water is way too fucking hot in that thing. It's fucking 95 degrees. The only thing in there is fucking crabs.
When was the last time you caught a fish? And there's a picture of it with proof.
Holy fuck, wait a minute. What?
When was the last time you caught a fish and there's a picture of it with proof?
Go right on my goddamn Facebook page, Gentry. There's pictures of me with Bubbles and her grandkids and all them.
Bubbles?
200. Bubbles, yeah. Bubbles, yeah.
She's the monkey.
She's very giggly. She's a hardly rider. She got a Harley, but she hardly rides it, so she's a hardly rider.
So which one of your Facebooks are we talking about?
Yeah, why does your Facebook always get hacked? What are you doing? Weird shit or what's going on?
It's hacked now.
You know what, Gentry? Just because somebody sent me something one time and said so-and-so died, and I didn't click on the link, but I should have texted Shane, my nephew, first and called him first and said, did your brother Timmy's dead? He told me, no, that's a hack. Don't respond to it. Well, I didn't click on the link.
Too late.
I just texted a message back. I messaged back that you're full of shit. I talked to Shane. Somehow they were able to connect me. Whoever hacked that guy from Colorado was able to hack me. Yeah. But
that's because you're an idiot.
That's big. Listen, they already told me.
You know, you got a bunch of squash on here, but no fish.
Hang on. Listen, hang on. I will. Oh, God damn it. I got to look. We don't want to waste my show trying to find. I will send
chicken legs.
It's a fucking lie. There is no picture of you with any caught fish.
Hot peppers.
Bullshit.
Fucking lies.
Looks like a bunch of sailing on yesterday's wind.
Just like you got beat up in Atlanta and somebody stole your money. Fucking lies.
Shut up for a minute. Right, bro. You knew that was a fucking lie. You should have known that from the get-go. Ain't nobody fucking beating me up.
Big ass mouth.
Okay. Yeah, hang on. Let me see where I'm at, Gentry. I'm going to find these pictures right here because I know they're in here. I'm on my phone now. I'm not going to... You're going to edit this shit out. Let me find these kids and me holding these 200 fucking fish.
Oh, ones you bought down at the grocery store? You talking about those?
No, fuck no. We're holding... Every kid has got 5 fish.
Oh, so the kids caught fish. I'm curious, what about you?
Well, I forgot the hook.
Gentry, I'm in the picture. I'm holding my 25 fish, too. But the picture was there to show the kids. Here they are. Oh, my God. I got it right here. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Hang on. Let me get over here. Hang on. I got to send it to you. Okay, I'm on share. I'm on share. Hang on. Tim Liner, Gentry, I got you right here. Okay, you're gonna see me holding a KLT banner. I'm beside this kid that's holding the fish. You're going to see my arm, and you're going to see me holding the KLT banner beside him, but you can't quite see all of it right now. My picture's not showing me and all the other kids, but there's me. You'll see my arm holding the KLT banner, right? You see my arm's obviously a lot bigger than that little kid's arm. I just sent it to you. Right there, yeah, it's a bunch of bass and crappie. You see me.
Look at this guy.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not long ago. That's like last year. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now that's that one. I got a better one. Gentry, I'm in this one. Oh shit! I got you now, bitch. Got you now.
What is it? You got a little minnow on the line? What'd you catch?
No. I'm showing you. She'd be catching.
Probably a bait fish.
Look, Gentry. No, they're giant bass. Look, they're giant bass. It should be. Did it send it to you? It's showing it. Sent it to you. Let me see what I got to do here. You should be getting it, Gentry. If it didn't send it to you, I'm going to get fucking pissed. Try this right here. Clipboard. No, I don't want clipboard. I don't want to send nothing. Send something. All right, Gentry, you better have a fucking picture. If this phone ain't sending in fucking pictures.
Whoever's kids these are, you should probably keep them away from Mr. Wendy,
Bubbles.
Could be trouble.
Charles, take a picture of yourself in your headphones with your new microphone and setup. Send me that.
Okay, I got to take my glasses off because I don't want you to see that. Maybe I'll put my badass hat on to do that. No, I won't do that. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll send you that.
Do you know how to take a selfie?
I do. Look, I'm on the phone right now. I'm going to just see if I can do this shit. I'm going right to camera. And then I'm going to switch it. Okay, I know how to do that. Turn it around. Yeah. There I am. Hang on. I gotta fix my headphones so I look a little bit better.
Don't break that camera with your ugly ass face.
No. I see my nose is starting to get a little bit more purple again.
Yeah, that's all the drinking.
No.
They call that alcoholism. When your nose starts blowing out.
It even puts a little square in here so you know where you're doing. Okay, here we go. Take a picture.
Oh, look at that little handsome man there. Look at that boy.
You can't.
Bald ass head.
I haven't done it yet.
Handsome.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah. Which part?
Done it yet. It hasn't taken the picture yet.
You don't know how to take a picture. You're a dumbass.
Yeah, put the hat on so we don't see that forehead tattoo.
Yeah, you got a big.
I'm going to gallery now. Going to gallery. Watch this shit right here.
Oh, shit.
Go to gallery. Going all. Okay, here we are. Let's see which one it looks like. Here it is right here. All right, that's me. Let me see if I know how to do this. We'll do share, and then we'll do this right here. That fucking sorry ass Gentry, and there he is right there. And let's see if it sends you this picture. Okay, converting to multimedia message. Okay, and that would be me talking to you, and you should have that picture. And look how cool them lights are behind this van right here. You see behind me? I got my own little studio. Look at that. That's the sun. That's the sun shining through a crack in the top of my truck.
Through the crack of your ass.
No, a tree fell on the truck. I had to read fiberglasses, but the sun does come through here and there. So, anyway, so that's that right there. Yeah, that's me. You must be seeing it. Yeah, okay, good.
So, did you actually prepare anything for your show? Because you haven't really said much of anything.
He did the whole gay and lesbian breakdown.
I've been carrying the show, really.
Yeah, but wait a minute. You have to understand one thing. When you called me up, I'm looking at my phone. I'm in the middle. I never even got through doing what I was doing, and I don't even remember what it was. So there you are calling up, and you say, hey, do a fucking show. I'm like, fuck. I'm out of whiskey. I'm out of beer. I got smokes. I got my feet. I can always walk to the store. And then it starts pouring fucking rain. And I'm like, man, what kind of fucking shit is this going to be? Do a show. Let me see. You know what? Because I've been talking so long, I still have me. There's about 2 shots of whiskey here. I'm going to do one of those.
What kind of whiskey?
This right here is pretty cheap shit right here. McMaster's Canadian. Yeah, it's bottom shelf. $7 for fucking a fifth. But it's whiskey. And Trucker Paul likes to joke around about how I like my number 80 whiskey with my number 8 chaser. which is a natty daddy. So I'm drinking 80 and then chase it with a number 8 beer. And by the time, you get towards evening and stuff like that, you don't really have a whole lot of problems, And people are like, I got a couple of issues, but they're not problems.
Until your liver gives out.
No, listen. Let me tell you something about that too, Gentry. On my father's side, my grandmother Irma Rieger, she's German, and she's from Germany. She came here from Germany. Them Germans started drinking as soon as they got out of their diapers and started wearing shorts and what do you call that, hooligan or whatever that fucking thing is they wear with that fucking straps like the Flintstones. As soon as they started wearing them, they're drinking, man. And so when they say around here, what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving? I always say the same thing. My German-made liver. I got a German liver. And my liver's taking a hardcore beating over the years. But, like when I go shrimping, 30 days out, 60 days out, people don't understand that. When you may drink for 20 or 30 years straight, but if you go shrimping, you're going out for 20 days, 30 days, 60 days. The boats nowadays go out for 90, except for the ones that all got fucked up during that hurricane. But 80 was the longest days they go out. You're not drinking then. You
told me that you were drinking the last time you went shrimping.
Yeah, because boats will pull up there and trade you shrimp for beer and whiskey. That's true.
But you said the captain even had a bottle or two that he brought with.
And we did not even know that until he told us halfway through the fucking trip. He said, hey, why don't you guys go ahead and get fucked up? Well, that pissed everybody off because all this fucking time we're jonesing. Fucking shaking. I never shook. Other people shake. But people that don't have booze, they start shaking. I don't shake. I just go get it.
Why do you think you don't shake?
I think my German-made liver, or you
just find a drink to get rid of the shakes.
No, I think that I just know that it's not. It's only if you listen to Israel Comica Vivo, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and What a Wonderful World. He will tell you in the song, it's only temporary. So even if you don't have a cigarette, use your mind. It's only temporary. If you don't have any booze, use your mind. It's only temporary.
But what about when you're out of money? You can't really imagine a dollar bill,
And that's totally treacherous. It's totally different. When I'm out of money, man, I am no fun. I agree. I have no fun. When I ain't got no money, I have no fun. And I'm starting to be no fun anymore.
Speaking of money, last time we checked in a few weeks ago, you were down to 3,000 of the 20-something thousand you had. How much money is left in the bank?
Let me add that one up here. 500 and 400. 500 and 400.
That's 900.
About 300 and something dollars.
So you have 300 something dollars left?
No, 300 something plus 5 and 4.
So that's about $1,200.
Yeah, that's why I need to get to November 1st.
Yeah, and what's going on with your Social Security? You said I was gonna Uber you.
1st. That's November 1st.
How much you getting?
November 1st. On September 7th, I already have an appointment with them. I managed to get them on the phone, and on September 7th, they're going to call me at 10 o'clock, and we're going to handle my retirement benefits over the phone. And they will let me know then what I'm going to get on September the 7th at 10 o'clock. Yeah.
And what kind of jobs have you had throughout the years? You said you've been working since you barely had any hair on your balls.
Yeah.
What kind of jobs have you paid into the system with?
Where I paid the most money?
Yeah.
Well, okay. From the late 80s to the middle 90s, I worked for 10 years for Hooters in Fort Myers, right there where you're at.
Slanging chicken wings, right?
I don't give a fuck. They were paying me $10 an hour and taking out all taxes. I was single. I didn't give a fuck 10 years, right?
Did you ever bang a Hooters girl?
Yes, 2 or 3 of them. And they're all cocaine addicts. Remember when we were on Joe Scott's show, I was not allowed to talk about that. About Debbie going into the fucking walk-in cooler and coming out to pick up her fucking order and having Coke all over her fucking nose. I was like, you dirty bitch. And I went into that fucking cooler, and that bitch done cleaned out my whole fucking 8-ball. And I had it hidden good. So, yeah, that's...
And then she banged you?
No, I went to her house and banged her because she owed me. She didn't bang me, Gentry. They don't. Well, they can bang you if you're whiskey drunk and you're not in the mood, and you're going at it for like 10 hours. Then you just flop over on your back and say, you know what? Go ahead and have fun. I'm taking a fucking nap. You do whatever you got to do. But yeah, no, I've done that. But that's a whiskey. You're whiskey drunk,
Did she wear those little orange shorts when you gave it to her?
Yes. Of course, yes.
What'd you do? Just like pull them to the side? You kept them on, or did you take them off?
I let her have her way. That was the deal we had. I'm going to sit right here because you're not allowed when you're a manager at Hooters. I was a kitchen manager, and they're waitresses. But if you want to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when the busiest tips are and stuff, I'm the one who makes the schedule because since I'm the number one line cook, I want the best waitresses because I set several records at that place. Fort Myers Hooters. Number one, most sales in an 8-hour shift, 12,800. Number two, most sales in an 8-hour shift, like 11,900 something. So you can't do that with fucking stupid-ass waitresses. So I told them, you either put me with girls that know what the fuck they're doing, or I'll fucking call in sick, or I won't fucking work. Well, they started letting me make the schedule. You're a kitchen manager, you make the schedule. Well, good. Now, Debbie and there's other one, Marilyn. There's a few of them.
You remember all their names. It's a good memory.
Well, everybody remembers Marilyn because she looked like Marilyn Monroe, only she was older. But Marilyn, yeah, she's a little bit bigger, nice blonde hair, but...
Did you bang her?
Man, no. She was too stupid. She really was. Listen, she went through one time, my buddy George, you might remember George. She walked through one time right through in front of the restaurant. She said, I need cocktail forks. George says, what tail forks? She said, cock. And everybody in the fucking restaurant said, like, she's fucking, this is blonde. This is Marilyn. She's blonde. But anyway, no, I worked for them for 10 years, Gentry, and I worked in the oil field in Texas. I worked in the oil field in Louisiana. When I first got out of high school, I worked on tugboats in Texas, all along the Intercoastal Canal from Brownsville to Chocolate Bayou in Houston, and then all the way over to not New Orleans, Lake Charles, Louisiana, and then Cameron, and then Grand Chenier, and then Fouchon, and then Morgan City. Those are all cities I worked in on crew boats back in the 80s when I first got out of the Air Force, and I worked for them.
So how much do you think you're going to get Social Security? What did they tell you?
I got a letter from them back in the 90s that said if you were to retire today, you would receive $1,600 a month. That was a long time ago. Now I've paid in a lot more since then. And this last year when I worked at this church over there in North Carolina, them people, I was like, how in the fuck? Because you got to be careful. You can't cuss with them. They don't like cussing. And don't say goddamn. They don't like that. But you can say, I'm a little bit perturbed as to how my return on my federal taxes is $800, but yet the Social Security that was drawn from me is over $1,200. They said, well, they talk real quiet. They said, well, because on the taxes, we have to match them. And so we try to keep your taxes low so we don't have to match very high because we're a church. But on your Social Security, we don't have to match them. That comes out for you, so we take out more because when you turn 62, when you live at Asheville Terrace over here, and I told her, she's a counselor, I said, hold on a minute. When I turn 62, I'm not going to be living at Asheville Terrace. She said, you're not? I said, no, I'm not going to be here. When I turn 62, man, I'm going somewhere warmer, and in the summertime, I'm going somewhere cooler. I'm not doing all this shit, so I'm all set, man. September 7th will be a very big day for me. September 7th, I will be talking to them, and they'll say, this is how much. Now, they did tell me, because you're going to take your money at 62 instead of 65, they said, you're going to be getting 30% less than what you would normally get.
You can't hold out for 3 years?
Well, for what?
For 30 more %.
No, I'll still get the 30 more % after 3 years. It's just going to be 30% less if I start at 62. I could sit here and say, oh, I'll take nothing for 3 years and then get the 30% more at 65, or I'll take this right here for 3 years and still get my 30% more at 65. I'm going to take something over nothing because it's going to be supposed to be a bad winter here.
Now, what's going to be the perfect life for Mr. Wendy? Where would you be living if you get, let's just say, $2,500 a month?
Yeah, probably one of your bedrooms over there, that little one there by the swimming pool.
Fuck that! You ain't living here.
I'll live in the studio.
In the RV outside.
Nah, that ain't happening.
Shit, let me tell you something, Judgy. This van that I'm in right here is big enough. I'll crash you right through your fucking gate. I'll run the mango trees over. I'll run your truck over. I'll go back and run over my avocado tree. What'd you do with it? You probably cut it down, didn't you?
You do know that Florida is a right to carry state, and I am armed, and we are dangerous here if you pull in trying that fucking shit.
Right. And you do know, when you pull out your pistol, I'm going to walk right up to you and grab it, and I'm going to slap the shit out of you and say...
You won't get close enough to me because you'll already be fucking picked off.
Oh, fuck you, you stupid motherfucker. We'll do just like we did the one day. I'll say, Judgy, get your pistol out here. Come over here, slap my face. You have your pistol in one hand. You try to slap me in the face. Yeah, fuck, hit my hand. Slap your face, hit my hand. Slap your face, hit my hand, right.
You ain't shit, man.
Don't you miss him?
You little pussy. You're just a little pussy.
Hey,
He was good to have around, though.
Yando, you were there. I slapped him so hard that I had to run over and catch him before he hit the fucking ground.
Felt like a little flea on my balls. Just flicked it off.
In your ass.
I think you were so scared that you connected with him. You're like, oh no.
I did not mean to do that. I thought he was going to put his hand up and block me. Here you go, this shit again. I don't hear no music. You guys doing all this queer shit again, huh? Let's see. So, they got, okay. Nobody's saying nothing. They playing the stupid music, yeah. I'll sit here for how long will I sit here? Not very much longer. You guys ain't talking, yeah. I know you're back there. Right. Waiting for me to say, fuck you, and the horse you rode in on. Fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you. Fuck you. I can't find my fucking kite. Fuck you. Okay, let me see if I can find my phone out here. Put that in there. I said, fuck you. And tell me, give you a shout out to my friends at Gilroy's High Roll there. Tyler and all them other people at Gilroy's, they're nice people. Give them a shout out because that's why my garden's doing so good, because the people at Gilroy's. Anyway, but back to fuck you. Okay, Tyler, later, man. Fuck you. Not you. Gentry, fuck you. Yeah, no, fuck you. Everybody else, okay. Paul, howdy. Yeah. Finster, yeah, you pick me. Shane, who's all everybody? Hi. But Gentry and no, fuck you. My aunt did not like me saying that. She said, "Don't you say fuck you to me." I said, "Fuck you." Drove the motherfucker nuts. Anyway, okay, fuck you. Okay, bye, sons of bitches. Now, I think I might have done hung up on you. Let me see where I'm at here. Hell, I might have done hung up on you. Let me see. Yeah, hell, it might be gone. Hell, maybe you hung up on me. Son of a bitch. I'll be goddamn. I've been talking for an hour for nothing. I'll be goddamn.